He said Papa Adeboye was a sinner, Pastor Chris was a sinner, Pastor Kumi was wrong.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to our channel. Alright, the reaction of God's servant, Apostle Suleman, in this video was just divine. Before I let you in this video, if today is your first time watching our videos, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification icon so that anytime we drop new videos, you'll be getting notified.
The first Davidic secret of greatness, sir, was a good heart. See what God said in 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. He said, I don't see as men see. Man looks outwardly, but I look at the heart. Man looks outwardly, but I look at the. Are you seeing that? There will be 4 wonders in heaven. The first wonder, when we get to heaven, the first wonder is going to be the absence of those we thought to be present. All the personal assistant to Jesus, Jesus secretary, Jesus PA. There are people that were with Moses when God gave the 10 commandments. People we thought would be there, absent, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. That will be the first one, the absence of those. Today, holiness and righteousness has become being prim and proper. Righteousness and holiness, in fact, now holiness is a dress code, not more a lifestyle. If you must be seen as holy, you must have your earrings off. You must have certain things off. Some time ago, there was somebody who came up in Africa and said she died. I went to wherever she went to, a Sierra Leonean. And everybody was calling names. He called my own. He said, God said more grace to me. Which God? He said, Papa Adeboye was a sinner. Pastor Chris was a sinner. Pastor Kumi was wrong. When he got to me, he said, God said, I'm doing the right thing. So Adeboye is not pure. Me, I'm pure. I said, you are a liar. Me with all my stubbornness. God said, I'm okay. I said, this person is lying. Because I know myself. No, God must put a comma. Because I know I'm stop. Me, no. All these great men that have worked with God for a long time, all of them found one thing. Then me with my stop, because at that period, I was an activist. You hit me, I hit you. You talk, I reply you. For every bass, there's a corresponding boss. So now people are wanting to say, why is it now? I've been refined. Some things happen now, I don't even have energy. I just look at them. You see, there's something about working with the Holy Spirit. There are some things He downplays before you. As you grow, there are things you start to ignore. There are things I don't have energy to. I just want to work with God. So when she said that, sir, this lady entered the system, targeted the man. All the great people around the man's ministry, she began to see prophecies for them. You are evil. You are this. All the man's strong men, pull them out. Today she married the man. She said, God said this. I came out, I fired her. I said, you actually died and went somewhere, but you went to hell. Because the Bible speaking said, when God was talking through Abraham to Lazarus, He said, no one comes here and goes back. I believe scriptures. For everyone who has come here, you can't go back. I say God does not embarrass His servants publicly. It's not in the character of God to embarrass His servants publicly. I can show you from scriptures. I said, this thing you saw is of the day. I blasted her. She now came back and said, God said that thing He said about me before. He didn't say it again. God said concerning me that I'm doing my own thing. He didn't send me. I said, hey, it's now you are talking. I said, this is your God that I can just shake a bit and He change His mind. It's not God. I said, I just poke you a bit and you already seen another thing. I said, you see, I made a mockery of everything about her. Am I communicating now? But as soon as what I'm picking up now, as soon as this fellow died, claimed to have died or whatever, and came back, the first thing she said, God said, remove your earrings. God said, you must wear this. Holiness is not a dress code. Because there are people without makeup, without gadget, without earrings, but their heart is filled with evil. There are people you see, they don't put on kinds of things, but malice, pride, arrogance. The things that actually take people to hell are the sins of the spirit. Am I talking to somebody here? That means when you see someone like Kether Kuhlman, you won't call her a woman of God because she had dangling earrings and all of that. If you see someone like Amisempo Mafasin, you won't call her a woman of God. You see somebody like Maria Woodward Etta, you won't call her a woman of God because you are the mentality of what you think holiness is. God says it's the heart. God says, I look at the heart. Guard your heart with all diligence. Proverbs 4:23. For out of it are the issues of life. God knows the value of the heart. God knows the importance of the heart. No wonder Jesus said in John 14 verse 1, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God and believe also in me. You must tell God, circumcise my heart, purify my heart. He said, cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your heart. We must cry to the God of heaven. You must understand your inability to control your heart is what makes you a ridicule in life. It says in Jeremiah 17 and verse 9, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? You can't know the heart. It takes you surrendering to God and aligning with scriptures. I'm talking about the heart. If you want to walk with God, you must guard your heart. I beg you, it's not every information you must allow in your spirit. No, there are things you shouldn't read. There are things you shouldn't see. There are some stories you must not hear. Am I communicating here? Have you stayed around? Maybe you stayed around the place where they play loud music, maybe around the club, and you're here. Not this. There's so much restrictions and order in this country. You know, this is your country. The West is so orderly. We are driving. Was it yesterday we were driving? Everyone was in order. I said, Kai. I said, I miss lawlessness. I said, everybody just driving in order. I said, but in our country, you overtake somebody. You know, we're driving and we just drove in front of a guy and the guy waited. I said, in Lagos, how? They will wait because for that thing alone, there will be traffic. Am I communicating right now? So I saw that and I'm like, oh wow, you know somebody. There are things you allow in your spirit, sir. It pollutes your heart. Philippians chapter 4 verse 7 and 8. Whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are honest, if there be any virtue, think on these things. Think on these things. We must begin to guard our heart. Whatever does not edify, defies. Whatever does not build up, destroys. Someone said to me, give us some secrets on how you have been able to stand with so much courage despite all that's happened to you. And you are preaching and growing and getting younger. How? I said 90% of the junk said about me, I don't read them. People read on my behalf. Now somebody say you are stupid, you are not reading it. How does that help you? For example, I look at this man and I say, you are mad. He's well suited with a nice black suit and a red tie. You are crazy. You are mad. He said, hey, he now takes off his suit. I said, didn't I say he's mad? He has confirmed it. I said, you are mad. And he's silent. You are crazy. And he's silent. So who's mad between the one who's screaming? Are you following what I'm talking about?